Welcome to The End Is...
Sigh. Is that 5, 6? 6 welcomes? How many do you get in there?
I don't know. I didn't count. You said I didn't make it past 3 welcomes before, so I just had to go for it.
All right, so maybe you doubled it.
Double the fun. That's what this episode's all about.
All right.
I don't know if that's going to relate to anything we're doing, but Nate?
Yeah.
You're Nate, I'm Todd.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, I know there's something in there we always do.
Yeah, I don't introduce myself. You introduce me.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Welcome one time to the EDTIJO. Yeah, we come here every week to record a little bit about our favorite underrated movies.
Mm-hmm. Yep, sounds right.
And we pair those with themes.
Yes, we do.
For instance, Nate?
If it's Jaws, we talk about sharks.
So not oceans this time.
No, we change it up.
Oh, I said Roy Scheider last time.
Honestly, we that, on track, usually?
Yes.
Okay.
That was yes with a question mark.
I think what you're going with is, why are we called the EDTIJO?
You know what? That's perfect. We are the EDTIJO because we like to make meaning out of the main time. Because, guys, we're going to be dead one day. Mm-hmm. Those of you listening right now, sorry to say it, but you are too.
Yeah.
This podcast is going to be lost to time, just like everything, and nothing matters.
A blip.
So, yeah, we're just going to be a blip in the timeline of nothingness. There could be an asteroid tomorrow. Who fucking knows?
Right.
What got the dinosaurs? Do you think we're better than them? Huh?
No.
Okay.
I couldn't take a T-Rex. Are you kidding me?
I had something for that. Lost it. No, I couldn't take a T-Rex either, but that's why we're doing the podcast to make meaning. In the meantime, we like to watch our favorite things, talk about them, kind of, just spend some time with our listeners.
Yes.
As it's my radio once, my 2 a.m. radio.
Hello and welcome to The End Is Sigh.
That is the morning drive. But I like it. That was good. What is the movie and the themes of this week?
Today's movie is Logan Lucky, and the themes are Heists and Todd's favorite NASCAR.
Dude, I said in my text I will have the willpower to get through this. Your father's gonna hate me because I do not like NASCAR, but I'm treating it with respect. I did my research. I'm gonna talk about it.
Okay.
It's more than just left turns, not by a lot, but well, before we get into that, Nate, how about we do our normal what the fuck is up?
Oh, just the usual. No, you want more than that? Okay. Guys, he just had a blank stare at me like, I need more than that.
I'm going to need a little bit more here.
I went camping over the weekend, so that was really nice.
Where at?
Up in Poudre Canyon.
Okay.
And played Ultimate Werewolf one of the nights.
Oh, how many people were up there?
We got a total of 16 people.
16?
Yes.
Holy shit.
So it was good.
It was a compound. You guys started a cult up there.
Yes. Well, it's just my parents, they live in an awesome neighborhood, and they get all their neighbors that go camping with them.
It's like a block party. They just don't do it in their block.
Exactly. They don't want to be all that cleanup.
Just leave it for Mother Nature. Leave it for Smokey the Bear, why don't you?
But yeah, no, it was a good game, and everyone seemed to enjoy it a lot. People got riled up about it for sure.
Ooh.
My dad was one of them.
Yes.
Because we played, you got your werewolf card, your villager card, and then we also added in the seer. The seer kind of gets the knowledge of if a person is a werewolf or not.
Okay.
And he got that one round. And it was finally he got a chance to do something besides being a villager. Because you want that excitement.
Yes, you want to,
interacting a little bit more. Well, he got the seer card. He pointed. He figured out who the werewolf was first round, first night. But he died the first night from the werewolves.
Oh.
So
by accident? Because they don't know who the seer is.
Nope, they do not.
They just randomly took him?
Yeah.
Oh. So then he was mad?
Yeah. He's like, finally get a good card to play something. I can't fucking do anything. So, yeah, it was a good night.
I feel your pain. We've had some as we talked last episode about revenge and board games and things like that, we've had some pretty heated Ultimate Werewolf stuff before.
What about you, Todd? What's going on with you?
You were camping.
Mm-hmm.
I was camping out at home.
Nice.
I did watch quite a few things.
Yeah? Got some stuff off the list?
Yeah, some new stuff, some old stuff. I watched the first 2 episodes of The Old Man with Jeff Bridges on Hulu. I think that's a show you would like. It has a couple characters in there that I think you would really enjoy.
Is it a nice half-hour show?
Or no, it's a full hour, but it's Jeff Bridges, dude.
Yeah.
On a TV show. He's got 2 dogs that are very well trained. Let's just say that. So I think you'd enjoy the dog stuff. It's really good. As if I didn't need more shit to add to my list of watch. I saw it and I was like, God damn it. I finished playing a game called The Dark Side Detective.
Okay.
That was fun. It's like I don't. Do you know what that is? It's a side scroller. Like it's like those old school action point and clicks.
Okay.
It's like click on this thing. It tells you a little description, and you're a funny little self-aware guy. Like if you click on it, it goes ow and stop poking me, and like everybody's just dumb. So the writing's really clever and fun, but the difficulty factor is that of like a Sesame Street thing. So it's really funny, and it has some adult stuff in there, and it's very referential to other things, but it's very easy to go through. So you can just kind of blow through a bunch of cases.
That's not bad though.
That's
kind of nice. Like it has the wittiness.
Yeah.
Like you can focus on the story a little bit more than trying to get angered at like a puzzle maybe.
Right. There's a couple where I was like, what the fuck do you want me to do, game? Because like sometimes games get so simple, you're like, I don't know what to do. So if you
overthink it,
like let's say there's like a bunch of objects on a screen and you're clicking through them. If you miss one of those objects, that's the one thing that would have been like, oh, you picked this up. I did not pick that item up the first time. I had to put the game down and like go to bed and like come back and be like, I just need fresh eyes to know what the hell I did. I had to go like pixel by pixel. I'm like, okay, I got the thing I needed.
Did you ever have to redo a puzzle?
No.
Okay. Like escape rooms.
Oh God, no. Yeah, they didn't make me do the same thing twice. And if they did, at least it's like a 2-second I can click back on it thing, right? No, yeah. But yeah, so I kind of did that. I just kind of hung out and didn't do any puzzles, didn't do anything crazy. Oh, wait. I do have some Tinder updates.
All right.
So I did not go to Yak and Yeti. Okay.
Okay. That's what we wanted to know.
That lady that popped back up into my feed all of a sudden.
Okay.
And the messages were all back. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? So I even said, what happened here? Like Tinder had a glitch or something?
Yeah.
Never responded. I was like, okay, so maybe something else is going on. Never responded. And then she disappeared again. So I think it's her. And she might have deactivated her account or got in trouble or something like that. And then it brought it back on. It's fucking insane. So that's why I decided not to go, because I was like, well, now I know something is officially fucking bizarre here.
Yeah, you could have died.
You know what?
Murdered.
At least that would have been a story you could tell on the pod. It's just me.
The end is Psy for real.
Oh, guys, that might be one of our episodes. We make meaning out of the meantime, but who knows what happens in between. Let me play this other prompt.
Okay.
Remember my one prompt?
Yep, the wah wah.
Yes. That one, this is the new one here. So the prompt is, I bet you can't. And this is what her response was. There you go. So, I'm telling you, there's a bar that is not being raised anywhere.
Why the fuck is there like vocal things on that?
Most prompts are like fun or like, hey, I do this. And you get like, if you can hear a woman's voice sometimes, or vice versa,
like
it's like
a tone or something like that. I understand that, but it's just
not when you do shit like that though.
No,
that's bad shit insane.
But you know what? There's people clicking on it. I'm sure that.
Yeah. She does that during sex. I guarantee it. Some dude's like, I want that. Can you do the prompt?
I want the squeaker toy.
The squeaker toy. Oh, boy. Let's see. This other lady I matched with, she apparently said she was in Bozeman, so I'm not sure why that I got matched with her, because I must have been swiping like crazy. But anyway, I got matched, and I was like, okay, so if I'm looking for a home in Bozeman, I should hit you up for a walkthrough. She's a realtor in Bozeman. And then she sends back, on a scale of 1 to blue, fish or chicken? I'm like, I don't know if this is some sort of clever, funny opening line, but I already asked a question. So then I just responded with some nonsense. I said 3 pillows out of 4. I'm like, I'll play this game.
Yeah.
And then she came back with, and I wish I had screen capped the rest, some other, it was like cucumbers or carrots. And I was like, what the fuck is happening now? And I was like, fried pickle chips. And she's like, then they answered spears or chips. I already said pickle chips, by the way.
Yeah.
And then completely unmatched disappeared. Oh, wait, no. I jumped the gun on that. Then I said chips, didn't add anything to it. And then they go, so what's your podcast? Because I list that on, I don't say what the podcast is. I say I have one. And I said, I'm not telling you my podcast. I'm not even sure if you're a real human being.
Yeah.
And then they unmatched. So.
All right.
So that's a little It's still going great. Doing fine.
Right on.
Otherwise, yeah, I have a bunch of like updates, news updates. You want some of those now?
Yeah, I got some news updates too. Let's go.
Well, you started since I just told a little quick Tinder thing.
All right. So I'm really excited. They announced after, 10 years, Lollipop Chainsaw. Looks like they're going to remaster it.
I never played the original.
It was just a fun hack and slash game.
Lollipop Chainsaw. What's that for? Is it for a specific console?
Nope. It was open for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3.
Oh, okay. I've heard of it. No one talks about it.
I feel like it was definitely a cult classic game.
This would be an underrated video game if we had a plot about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm excited about that one coming out. And then on a little sadder note, Tim Sale.
I have that on here as well.
Has passed away. Mm-hmm. And he was an artist he did Marvel and DC.
But he's one of the most famous he did The Long Halloween, right?
Yep, he did The Long Halloween.
For Batman.
With
that's
Jeff Loeb.
Yep, and that's huge. That's one of the most used. They did it for the new Batman.
Yeah.
They use phrases from there all the time.
But yeah, no, he did a really good job with the art on there. Like, the covers are very simplistic, too, behind it. And they just pop.
I saw all that pop up, and there's like Elijah Wood stuff was retweeting things like that, and it's just, his art is great. And I didn't even know how much stuff he was being. I even recognize the name for somebody that, I like comics, but you guys know I don't. You and people that know me know that I don't pay attention that much to the other stuff. But even I saw Tim Sale and was like, oh, that's comics. Mm-hmm. And then to see all the stuff and the
because he did a lot of the there's Daredevil Yellow.
Yes.
There was Spider-Man Red or Blue.
There was Captain America Blue and White or something like that. It was. He did a lot of ones.
Yeah, it was kind of like a rehashing of the stories of the characters growing up. But it's definitely sad to see that happen.
Yes, I tried to then look for better news. But right. let's see if this is better news at all, Nate. Game of Thrones Jon Snow sequel series in development at HBO.
I heard about that.
With Kit Harington, I would assume. So
yeah.
We're just gonna watch this motherfucker on the other side of the wall?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Spoilers for end of Game of Thrones, I guess, but why?
I'm out. I like Game of Thrones to me is dead.
They killed it.
Like, I'm not worried about the prequel that's coming out.
No.
None of that. Like, at this point, there is way too much content out to go to a show that's burned you.
Yes. No pun intended.
Exactly.
The dragon. That's a dragon
If
pun.
I'm going into a show, I'm looking forward to the Lord of the Rings show.
Yes.
Over this. And I'm like, all right.
The Hobbits burned me, but not the Lord of the Rings part of it burned
exactly.
me, so.
Yeah.
If it was another Hobbit one, I'd be very sketchy. If it was Peter Jackson, I'd be sketchy. But the fact that it's not, that makes it a little bit better.
Yes.
Like, I like Kit Harington, and I liked the character of Jon Snow, but that last season fucking butchered him, just like everything else.
But, yeah, I'm out.
Yep. Okay. No, that's good. But what you should be very excited of, and I am, is on July 15th, a show called The Rehearsal is starting on HBO Max, and it's Nathan Fielder's next project. It's got like a fake family he's watching. I don't know what's going to happen, but I am excited for anything Nathan Fielder does. So nobody knows what it's for.
Who is he? I'm sorry, I couldn't see.
From Nathan For You.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yes.
Got it, yeah.
It's his next big project.
Nice.
He's got like mannequins, he's sitting at a table, so it's like he's practicing to be a father or something. There was one where he's watching surveillance in a room. I don't know what's happening.
I'm definitely in for that. That'll be hopefully a nice 30-minute show too,
yes.
And it just...
They don't all have to be 30 minutes.
No, but every show out is an hour long, and
yeah.
I'd like a nice show that I can just sit, breeze through.
That's fair.
Not have to worry about devoting a lot of time for.
I totally get that. Yeah, so I forgot I saved this video. It's from Twitter, and Nathan Fielder posted the little surveillance of him watching it on this thing. So there's no context, and somebody says, worst show trailer ever. What is this? Some info would be great, says every marketing teacher on the planet. You don't say that about a Nathan Fielder project, by the way.
If you knew him, you would you go into it blind on that.
This guy's name is Jeff, Bonner. Every single comment is Jeff Boner. Jeff Boner. That's all they're saying. There's hundreds of comments after him that just says Jeff Boner. It's so childish, but it's so good. And that's what you'd expect from a thread that started from a Nathan Fielder account. You know how we kind of started to attack Christianity?
Yes, we did that.
I saw a post from Axios that says more than 90% of Americans believed in God between 1944 and 2011. Now, 81% of the U.S. adults say they do, hitting a new low. It's trending down.
Yeah.
10 years, they lost fucking 9%. That's a lot.
I'm just imagining like a stock market exchange, but for God and all. It's going down. Oh no.
There's one less prayer today. How do you fix that? You have to pray more, right?
Yes.
It's just a vicious cycle.
Go for it, guys. Pray more. It'll happen.
Snake eating its tail. Off of that more serious topic, Nate, there's a video that Kristen Bell uploaded, and it's her watching Dax Shepard watch Top Gun Maverick. But she's got her phone up, like, in the crowd, watching him for chunks and chunks of this movie.
Why?
There's other people in the audience that are just on camera. He's like, woohoo, yeah, oh, like the whole time. It's like he's reacting. So that's already you have fun at the theater, whatever. There's a difference between reacting and overreacting. So whatever, that's can be a whole different debate. You should have fun, do whatever you're going to do. But it's the recording. Like, her phone is up.
Yeah.
Everybody's watching that.
Does she think she's above everyone to do that?
I don't know, because the thing is, I love Kristen Bell. Like, she's such a good, like, she's a good steward for, like, rights, and she's a great actress. I mean, The Good Place, come on now. So I don't know, I was torn.
I feel like it only works if that's, like, a private screening or something like that.
But you can tell there's other people in there with her, and that there's no way they're okay with that.
Yeah, I don't...
And even if you were a private screening, you want to have a giant screen up watching you, like, I'd be the guy in green, you can see him in the back. I'd be like, dude, I'm on camera. Still, like, I can't react normally because I know somebody's watching me. Like, so
that really sucks.
Yeah, never meet your idols.
Yeah,
okay. Never watch a video from your idols.
Meaning, never meet us, guys. If you idolize us,
and if you do, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
they know at this point. They know. No one's idolizing us. Let me tell you what. Let's not confuse anything at this point. I will save the rest of the stuff for a variety hour. But yeah, just some recent things that popped up, and I was like, that's a lot of, some disappointing stuff, obviously. Tim Sale passing, and then some, like, cringeworthy stuff. So
well, I guess we can go to a quick segment of Wanna Know Kenobi.
Oh, Wanna Know Kenobi.
Are you caught up on the episodes?
I sure am.
And what'd you think of the new episode?
It's the best one yet.
Yes, it is.
Out of the 5 that have been, it's the best one.
Mm-hmm.
It's still dumb, though.
Yes,
that was my next note.
As far as...
Spoiler. Alert.
Princess Leia as a child, going up and just knowing, all those wires, I know what I'm doing. Perfectly fine.
But at the same point, she spent like half an hour staring at the wires, not doing anything.
Yeah.
You're telling me, they built a vent that controls things that can control the hangar that only a child can fit into?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
That or they're hoping they had a droid that would be able to do it.
But
even then, I feel like they should have had some kind of... Well, yeah, I know, but like some kind of walkie-talkie to help walk her through it.
No one was there at the thing watching her. They just let her be.
Yeah.
And none of the humans... that was their only escape route.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, we'll send the child up there. One guy even was like, I ain't doing that. It's like...
Yep.
What is happening?
Yeah.
Does no one here want to live?
Apparently not.
It's batshit insane every week.
But Vader, really awesome.
Vader his best fight was with Third Sister.
Yeah, and it was a good fight. Not even like, I'm not going to pull my lightsaber out. I'm just going to...
Yeah, why ever pull out your lightsaber?
I think it's just showing like the power of his force over hers.
Like, he couldn't do the same thing to Obi?
Yeah.
Like, Obi would be like, you're going to push me with the Force, I'll push you with the Force.
Exactly,
I mean, even Yoda in the prequels, who was still, like, at the height of his power, wasn't using that to, like, fight with. He was still zipping around.
Yeah.
So I always get confused with, like, do they want it to be the slow, methodical, moving you thing, or do they want to be the lightsaber?
They would go, like, this series, I wish would have gone in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
So, Obi-Wan, when we saw him in the original movies, he got... not really struck down by Vader, but he disappeared in his cloak, right?
Yep.
I wish it would have explored that aspect, because it's one of those where you could go in, Obi-Wan, you're not sure if he's safe or not, because he could technically die, and then it could have been him, like, you do the first season, it leads up to his death, and then a second season of him working on force projection as a ghost or something like that.
Oh, like the whole time Obi-Wan's been a ghost?
Yeah.
To Luke?
The second one.
That'd be kind of a cool twist for them to throw in there. I'm trying to think if he has that. Well... does he ever, like, interact with anybody physically?
I don't know. I'd have to rewatch it.
I mean, he drives a vehicle, so if he can drive a sand speeder, I don't know how...
I don't know. Maybe the Force goes, able to...
Why would you ever die? You just always be a Force ghost. Somebody gets to their peak, they just kill themselves and become a Force ghost.
Either way, I wish it would kind of go into that more of, like, delving into, like, the Force and learning different aspects of why certain people can do it and certain people can't. Like, the Force healing was a new thing in the series. the
Yes.
new trilogy.
Oh, yeah.
And I
Or
wish
Leia coming back into the ship.
I wish it would go into that of like why certain people are able to do certain things where others aren't. Siths able to control lightning.
Yep.
Did they sell their soul to the devil? Like
To Zeus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I just wish it would go into that rather than.
Yeah, I think Obi-Wan, to that point, should have been a much slower show and more of like a thought piece to Star Wars, not the crazy, like, there's always a little set piece that's cheesy as fuck now. The tension at the very last and somebody escapes, and that's how every episode's been. But, like, yeah, it should have been more of, well, this is the quiet Obi-Wan that we know stays in the desert for years watching over Luke. I want to see him, like, fight off bounty hunters every now and then, but more so, like, build.
You want to see him have, like, a cook show making some porridge or whatever in his hut.
Yeah, what would they make in this? The blue milk. See him becoming a milk farmer. Because they've got what are they called? It's not water farming, right? Isn't that what Luke does? What's it called?
Fuck.
Yeah, right? You know what I'm talking about. Fuck.
We're not going to get to it, guys.
Well, somebody's yelling, hopefully, at their pod. Let me see some other points in here. So, why did they let Third Sister live?
Yeah.
Just
Pointless.
for the plot?
Yeah.
Because she killed, quote unquote, killed the Inquisitor, Grand Inquisitor. So he should be like, I'm going to lop your fucking head off. She betrays Vader, tries to kill Vader.
Yeah.
It lets people escape again. And then they're just like, they leave her with a lightsaber and they leave her with the transponder that nobody else could saw because Kumail Nanjiani just happened to drop one of the 3 things he was given and then never goes back for it. That's fucking stupid. But they're just like, yeah, go on, Third Sister.
Like, you'd think he would be like, oh, I should grab that. Considering Obi-Wan's like, I might not make it back, so here's my shit. A lightsaber, which is very important.
Yes.
The communicator.
Which says Tatooine on it.
Yeah.
That's one of my biggest plot holes from the entire series of Star Wars now is that guy who's hiding Luke and Leia, part of it, you know, he's the father, the fake father of Leia.
Yep.
He's like, oh, Tatooine. You don't mention where Luke and Obi-Wan are staying on a fucking recorder.
That you're trying to be secretive about and everything. You know he's on a top secret mission where he's supposed to be stealthy.
Yes.
And if he gets captured, well, they're going to use any information they can. Yeah.
I was like, you fucking idiots. You're going to throw Tatooine onto a... You're fucking insane. But yeah, they leave her with that. And even the Grand Inquisitor is like, sometimes death makes you stronger or something like... He says some line about like, you die, you become stronger, it refuels you more. Yeah. And then they leave her alive, which he's just basically saying, we're going to let you fuel to be stronger when you get...
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, so there's just a few things.
Yeah, and I think one episode left.
One left. Yeah. They aren't going to tie that into a nice bow.
No, and it was weird because I saw something where they're like, oh, last Obi-Wan episode is supposed to be like an hour and a half. I'm like, I doubt that.
It's just Mandalorian for an hour.
Like, guys, we saved the show again. Mandalorian came back and everyone loved it.
It's like a time travel plot.
Yep.
Have you watched Ms. Marvel?
I watched the first episode.
Okay, what'd you think?
It was good. I liked it.
Did
it was kind of wholesome fun.
Yeah, see, it's just them having fun. There's no fucking villain mentioned.
No.
Whatsoever. Nothing.
No, nothing.
Yeah,
no, it's good.
Yeah.
I feel like it's weird because it probably flew under the radar because of Obi-Wan.
Oh,
which 100%. Is sad.
Yeah, because it's better than Obi-Wan.
Yes, it is.
I really like the actress. I think she's great. Mm-hmm. The parents, the brother, they're all great actors. Like, they're really fun. Like, for as cheesy as the show is, because it is kind of that kids aspect, it is still like funny.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because the mom is the same one from The Big Sick.
Yes.
And all that. So yeah, no.
Yeah, and then the friend is like a ripoff of like a Peter Parker, Tony Stark. Everybody's so fucking smart. There's one kid that they're MacGyvers. Nate, it's like if you said, "Here's a curtain and a fucking book bag," and I'd be like, "Great, here's a bomb." Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And we'll get into that in the movie. But there's some science there. But besides Logan Lucky, spoiler, it's insane that these people are just like, "Oh, I need this thing that does this." And like, "Oh, 1 second, here it is. Here's these photon things," and you're like, "Come on, man!" I tell you. But it's way better than Obi.
Yeah.
Now, what about Boys? Are you caught up on the Boys?
Yes, I am.
4 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about them?
I'm still loving it. Still great.
Right?
It's like, it's one of those shows that it's not afraid to go through the boundaries. It's not it's going to push the boundaries. It's going to go through stuff that's happening now, but at the same time, like, push it to the max.
Yes.
So
No, yeah, it's a very relevant one. A lot of stuff. Every time they take 5 steps forward, they take 10 back. In terms of like some of the bad characters still get so much spotlight and like good fortune, and they get to just keep doing things. And you're like, oh, like the Deep is still fucking around.
Yeah, it's one of those where I'm like, okay, where are the... Because at first, like, the Deep, you were like, oh, okay, maybe he is coming around, like, the last season. You kind of...
They're trying... You can never redeem the Deep because of what he did, but they're trying to make him at least tolerable, and, like, maybe he can do something
But even now, he's not, because we don't know, is he being controlled by that lady, his girlfriend, his wife, whatever she
definitely does whatever she says.
Yeah, because she's mouthing what he says when he's doing speeches.
Oh, so you think she's mind controlling his ass?
I'm wondering if that's part of it.
Oh, I thought she was just, like, feeding him lines.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, what do you think about Soldier Boy? He's very Winter Soldier-esque.
Yes, he is.
Like, go to Russia, break him out.
I mean, good so far, and...
I want to see him in Homelander fight.
I do,
I want to see Homelander get humbled, because I know he's not going to beat Homelander ultimately, but I want to see Homelander kind of get afraid for the first time when he goes, oh shit, this guy literally, you just can't kill the motherfucker.
Well, yeah, exactly. See him neutralize someone's powers.
Yes.
And then Homelander realizing that and being like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I can't hurt him, and he could take my powers away. I was not expecting the power loss angle at all. Yeah. And I wonder if Komiko, right, is going to get it back.
I was wondering, like, when she lost it, I thought they were going to inject her with the V.
Oh, yeah.
Just to see if it would help out and bring it back for that short time. But the dance number, that was great. I love that.
That was fun. It was quick.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no. But it was short.
Yeah.
So, I think there's a pretty dumb moral quandary over using the temporary V. Like, people are getting very mad. It's like, dude, they're not becoming a superhero. It's temporary.
Yeah.
And it's your only way to beat supervillains.
Like, I understand, though, like, with Butcher, because, like, he was always against the soups.
Yes.
And so him using it is ridiculous.
But it's a means to an end. You have to at some point.
Yeah.
If Homelander wants to, he'll just fucking kill you, and then you're out, and then no one ever stops him. Yeah. If you take this, you have a chance. You have to.
And then that's the same with Huey. It's like a break in case of emergency glass kind of situation.
Yeah.
Where maybe he can escape rather than just sit there and let Homelander.
Yeah, just do whatever he wants to Starlight.
Yeah.
And to that point, with his teleportation power, what would Vought have done for the clothing issue? Is there any way around that?
Unless it's a material that's like,
it's like part of you?
Yeah, something like that.
When he teleports, he's naked on the other end. His clothes stay where he left.
Maybe there is no.
He's just always naked?
Yeah, because you think about it, in the first episode, the invisible guy.
That's true.
In the first season, he just had to be naked the entire time because...
I forgot about that, dude.
So, no, it's too late. They can't do it.
The last question, why is Black Noir still helping Homelander?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you saw him in the flashback for the first time. You're like, oh, that's who he looks like.
Well, yeah, what he looked like, and then he got fucked up.
So now he covers up his face and he can't talk. But why is he still his little bitch boy for that stuff? Like, I don't understand why he's just doing whatever Homelander wants. I don't get it.
That's one of the good things probably about the show, because it still has that bit of
they
mystery
never talk
behind
about
there. Yeah. And then, you look at it as like Homelander's almost like the Joffrey from Game of Thrones. Just hopefully they don't shit the bed.
That's true. And then Seth Rogen jerking off.
That was
pretty
good.
Funny. Because he's one of the creators.
Yes,
so
he
it's
is.
really, or one of the showrunners, I should say, not creators of the books. But yeah, so if you want to see Seth Rogen jerking off and you listen to this for some reason, go watch The Boys.
Yeah.
I just love what they make everybody do. We talked about this before. These actors sign up for shit. You just got to roll with it at this point.
Yeah, it's one of those where I never read the comics on The Boys, and so I don't know how ridiculous it is in correlation with the show.
That's true.
Like, I'm sure it is.
But
there's I think one hero is called Herogasm or something like that.
Next episode, I believe.
Yeah, so
it's either next episode or the one after. People, every time a new episode come out, they're like, guys, we're getting Herogasm.
Yeah,
we're getting Herogasm.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can move into themes.
Themes for Logan Lucky.
Yeah. Which theme would you like to start with, Todd?
Heists.
All right, heist it is.
Just delaying the inevitable.
you got a wiki for that? Or?
I don't have a wiki for heists.
That's right. It's just a robbery.
That's true.
So I got a quiz for you, Todd.
Okay.
And it is not a quiz that I looked up online, really. It's just like, I'll make my own little quiz.
Oh, God, it's a Nate original.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, I'm actually going to keep track, because we always say we're going to keep track.
No, we don't.
At how we're going to do with these quizzes. And, I figured today I'm going to keep track.
All right, of course. The one that you're making me take. All
yeah. Right. That way the listeners can actually test against you. There's no multiple choice, though.
You'll never beat me, listeners. I'm unbeatable.
All right. So it's just going to be a little bit about the movie, and you just got to guess what movie it is.
Oh, okay. It's not
They're
about
all
Logan
heist
Lucky.
movies, though.
Okay.
So it kind of narrows it down.
Okay.
All righty. The film stars Leonardo DiCaprio as a professional thief who steals information by infiltrating the subconscious of his targets.
That would be Inception.
All right, we're good. We'll give it a little smiley face.
At first, I thought you might throw in a Catch Me If You Can, but okay.
All right.
It's not really a heist, though.
And, a side question on each of these.
Oh.
In today's day, the heist, doable or not doable?
Doable.
Okay.
Wait, the Inception one?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you just meant heists in general. No, not until we have dream technology.
Guys, you heard it here? It's doable.
No, I didn't know. What would your token be? Your totem, sorry.
I can't tell you that. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't have anything I just keep on me.
Yeah.
Huh.
That'd be a challenge to figure that one out.
That would be really tough. Yeah, nobody just carries... although if we lived in a world where Inception was, we'd have one, right? We'd pick Todd's always got that.
Keepsake, but
Nate's always got his
it's
butt
something
plug.
that's close to him that... Guys, see what Todd did there?
It's always on him.
I could spin it like a top, kind of like...
Oh! You got it. All right, question 2.
So, this movie stars Ansel Elgort as a getaway driver.
Baby driver.
You got it.
You had me at Ansel.
Yeah. And doable or not doable?
Him? He's a handsome man. Yeah, doable. It's a car heist thing. Right. I think you could do that.
All right. This next one is a remake of the 1960 Rat Pack film.
Ocean's 11.
You got it. See,
and is it doable? Ooh, no. That's way too many players.
All right. This one, just 2 words for you. DVD heist.
Oh, God. Yeah, you could easily steal DVDs from Fast and Furious.
Yep.
Jesus. No, people wouldn't be like, take them.
Shelby Mustang.
Ooh, Gone in 60 Seconds? All right. Eleanor. Yep. To be clear, that's the car.
Yep. Doable?
Oh,
stealing.
No. That was they didn't even technically pull it off.
No.
Spoiler alert. But damn, that car is still... I know that it's supposed to be the sexy car. It is very sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today's day, no. Everyone's got too much technology to where...
No, yeah.
They'd be
busted immediately.
Yeah. All right, next one. The film centers on Stanley Jobson, an ex-con and computer hacker who is targeted for recruitment into a bank robbery conspiracy because of his formidable hacking skills. I have stumped him.
Let's read that again. Stanley
Jobson, an ex-con and computer hacker.
Stanley Jobson. Fuck, it sounds familiar. Read the whole thing.
The film centers on Stanley Jobson,
got that part.
an ex-con and computer hacker who is targeted for a recruitment into a bank robbery conspiracy because of his formidable hacking skills.
Is this is this hold on. Is this Office Space?
No.
God damn it.
I'll give you one other hint, but I'm still going to give you a frowny face.
Okay, that's fair.
We went to a live podcast showing of them.
Oh, Jesus. Is this really Swordfish?
Yes, it is.
Jesus. We did watch How Did This Get Made live in Denver talking shit about this movie.
Yes.
Stanley Jobson makes a lot. God, well then that was Hugh Jackman, yeah.
Yes.
God, and he gets
with his
blowjob.
ridiculous hacking skills of just like all this crazy shit he's doing.
He was dancing at one point, remember that? Well, he had to get a blowjob.
Yes.
And hack something at the same time to see if, in a room full of people, to see if he could concentrate. It's fucking insane. Oh, God. I deserve that. Okay.
All right. And the next one is that the film is loosely based on the Ponitus 2005 short animated film, Surly Squirrel.
The Nut Job.
You got it.
I've never even seen that, but I can picture like the movie poster.
Yes. And this next one, they utilize insects.
Logan Lucky?
No.
But that's technically true.
Technically true, yes.
I get half a point for that shit. That's it?
I'll give you another.
Okay.
They use insects to steal a suit.
Is this Ant-Man?
Yes, it is.
Okay. You just couldn't say. You were trying to work around
It
ants.
was, yeah, because like
I had a
lot of
feeling
this
you
stuff,
were.
I was like, I can't really do anything.
Yeah.
It's just gonna, yeah. All right, this one is gonna be diamond thieves whose planned heist of jewelry store goes terribly wrong.
Is this Snatch?
No.
No? Okay. Jewelry store gone wrong. Uncut Gems?
No.
Fuck. Although some good answers, right?
Yes, they are.
Fuck. Jewelry store with diamonds. Is this Ocean's 8?
No. I think you're gonna hate yourself.
Is this... Oh, no. Yeah, sure. Let me hate myself.
Reservoir Dogs.
Ah, damn it. God. I saw that pop up on one of the lists when I was looking. I was like, yeah, it's technically a heist movie, but it's told in such a way that that's not the first and foremost thing you're thinking
Yes.
of. But yeah.
And
fair.
the last one here,
Mm-hmm.
a group of people go to discover plans to destroy a weapon.
Is this Rogue One?
Yes, it is.
Ah, guys, come on. That's pretty good. I did pretty good.
You missed two.
And they're the ones I should have gotten most of anybody.
Yes.
Ugh. Although Stanley Jobson's such a shit name. Like, no one remembers that. You just know it's ridiculous.
Oh, I forgot. Swordfish, possible or not?
No.
All right, the nut job.
Yep.
Ant-Man.
Nope.
Reservoir Dogs.
Yes.
And Rogue One.
Yep. Oh, that was a good quiz. All right. Wow. I looked up famous heists. Obviously, I thought that was, natural way to go with this. It started with some casinos, which is the classic heist.
Makes sense,
We get
yeah.
some banks, but I'll read the first three, and these are from the Chicago Tribune. There was one at the Circus.
Oh, wow.
And it was one of the most expensive ones. It was $3 million in '93. Heather Tallchief proved that not every heist needs to involve camera breaches, cheating, or an elaborate scheme. Under the advisement of her boyfriend, Roberto Solis, who is a convicted murderer released from prison thanks to his, they say, award-winning poetry. That's not true. I don't know. Don't trust Chicago Tribune on that. Tallchief got a job with Loomis driving armored vehicles in Las Vegas, transporting cash to fill casino ATMs. While making routine stop at the Circus, Tallchief drove away with roughly $3 million while the other transport guards were inside. The two subsequently went on the run and had a child. Tallchief gave herself up in 2005. On March 30th, 2006, she was sentenced to 63 months in prison and released on parole in June of 2010. But Solis is still at large.
Wow.
That's very limited time for
Yeah.
63 months. What does that break down to? About 6
So
years?
5 years.
Yeah, somewhere in there?
It's 5 years, 3 months.
Yeah, okay. That's not a lot for $3 million.
Right?
And when your accomplice is a murderer, convicted murderer.
Yeah.
Like, there's no question.
You
Okay.
got to keep the money afterwards too, right?
Yeah, well, you'll see here. So this one took place at the Ritz in London. It was 1.7 million takeaway. While statistics and probabilities will not give you an advantage in roulette, 3 people proved that physics certainly can. In 2004, a group of gamblers used laser scanners and microcomputers to calculate the ball's orbital decay, aka where it would land. This strategy is known as sector targeting. So it's a whole thing. After a 9-month investigation, police concluded no crime was committed and the players were returned their winnings.
I mean, I feel like that's fair because, like, when you sit down on a roulette table, are they giving you rules like, hey, this is not allowed?
Well,
like,
you can't count cards in 21. They'll kick you out.
Yeah.
These guys are using programs.
Was that stated though?
Probably not. But so, I mean, guess you guys could go do sector targeting if you want to steal money.
Yeah.
It's totally fire.
Yeah.
They got 1.7 million.
All right.
So
What we're doing.
Yeah, we're going to figure out how to do sector targeting. People have said these days people are using like their phones and you can figure this stuff out on normal devices. So
I wouldn't doubt it.
So-
I mean, I feel like at what point they're going to be like, no phones in the
yeah,
casino.
you can't take the phone out.
Yeah.
You probably already should be on some high roller stuff, but
Yeah.
this one was the Bellagio. I put this one in because it's the most famous one for like Ocean's 11, the Bellage. It's this was 1.5 million, called the Biker Bandit. This real-life thief carried out one of Las Vegas's most brazen robberies. In 2010, Anthony Michael Carleo, the son of a Las Vegas judge, walked into the Bellagio wearing a motorcycle helmet, brandished a gun, and made off with 1.5 million worth of chips off of a craps table. Just days earlier, Carleo had stolen 20,000 worth of chips from the Sunset Hotel and Casino in the same manner. But he couldn't resist taking credit for the crime, which ultimately led to his capture.
That's the downfall.
That is, man. Don't get cocky about it.
Yep.
They have money. These classic heists were from moneywise.com. And Moneywise is like like they help you finance. And I thought this was funny for them to list these. But I call them the classic ones because these could be turned into movies or probably have in some form. This was the British Bank of the Middle East robbery, and this is 1976 in Lebanon. In one of the most brazen, they love this word, robberies of all time, the group used explosives to burst through the wall of a Catholic church and enter the neighboring British Bank of the Middle East. Like, that's total, like, Italian job stuff.
Yeah, it is.
They brought with them professional locksmiths to crack open the vault. The robbers made off with $44.5 million in cash, stocks, gold bars, jewels, and other valuables. None of the loot was recovered, and no one was arrested. Today, the stolen goods are worth more than 3 times their value in 1976.
Damn.
They got away with it.
Yeah.
They went into a church, blew a hole in the wall, cracked the safe. This is a total movie.
It is. Yeah.
Like,
you can definitely do it.
So this is yours. You could do it. You say today it could be happening?
Yes.
Okay. What about the Banco Central burglary? And this was 2005. To pull it off, a 25-member gang set up a fake landscaping business. They spent 3 months digging a 256-foot tunnel that led up through the bank's vault floor. Classic, guys. This is classic. Once inside, they stole several containers that held $71.6 million. Only 8 people were ever arrested, and just $20 million was ever recovered.
I feel like a lot of you could just do like an anthology,
right,
of heists,
like a show about heists.
Yeah,
there's a show called might be Money Heist.
Yeah,
I've never watched it.
I haven't either.
I thought this was weird. They said that one was once recognized by Guinness Book of World Records as the greatest bank robbery. Why is the Guinness Book ranking robberies as like the best ever?
You know. They got their own agenda.
This one is a little suspicious, and I think we know why here. So the Dar es Salaam bank heist. To this day, few details are known about the 2007 robbery at Dar es Salaam Bank, which these are very recent for...
Yeah.
You think heists are always back in the 70s and 60s.
Yeah, you think... Yeah.
A private financial institution in Baghdad, Iraq. It's unclear why the bank had so much American cash on hand to steal. So that's a little note that should make you be like, this is... Okay.
It's definitely an inside job.
Or this is why I'll get to the barn here.
Oh, okay.
Allegedly, the theft was orchestrated by several bank guards. The government suspected the robbers also had contacts within the local police and militias that allowed them to pass through the many checkpoints across Baghdad undetected. No further information has been released about the whereabouts of the money or those responsible. Yeah. That's the cover-up from the American government and the other people being like, oh, shit.
Yep.
they stole our money, too. Let's just pretend.
No idea.
Yeah. I think the most famous heist of all. I don't know if you've heard of them, the bomb collar heist. No. You never heard of that one? Mm-mm. So this one, I remember reading about this in school even, and people will talk about it. So let's see if, I guess college, I should say, because this happened in 2003. Let me see if this rings any bells. So when Brian Wells began his shift as a pizza delivery driver on August 28th, 2003, he perhaps had no idea that he would end the day as the sole victim of the collar bomb heist, which is one of the most horrifying in modern history. And this is from allthat'sinteresting.com, by the way, they're telling the story. Wells' first delivery of the day was to an address on the outskirts of Erie, Pennsylvania. When he arrived, he was surprised to see that he wasn't delivering to a house, but to a television transmission station. It's unclear what happened when he stepped into the small building, but what's certain is that Wells emerged a short time later wearing a metal collar around his neck that featured 4 keyed locks and 2 pipe bombs mounted on it. The nefarious plot was orchestrated by Marjorie Deal Armstrong, a troubled woman with a suspicious history of dead husbands and boyfriends. Like, I read some about her, and she's pretty fucked up. At some point, she handed Wells a shotgun shaped like a cane and 9 pages of instructions that were coldly addressed to bomb hostage. So she gave him this list. The document detailed how Wells was to complete several tasks in order to gain the keys he needed to remove the bomb. The first was to rob a local branch of a PNC bank, which he did, walking away with $8,700 in cash, but bank employees immediately tipped off the police, who found Wells standing by his car. After he told them what was around his neck, the police placed him in a nearby parking lot and called the bomb squad. But 3 minutes before they arrived, the bomb detonated, killing Wells instantly on live television.
Damn.
The ensuing investigation did nothing to make the case any clearer. One conspirator even led police to believe that Wells was in on the plot from the beginning and that he intended to wear a fake bomb as a decoy, only to find that Dale Armstrong and the other conspirators had changed their minds and forced Wells to wear a real one instead. But seeing as nearly all of Dale Armstrong's accomplices have since died or are murdered, the truth may never be known.
Wow. Nope.
Is that a fucking crazy one?
Yeah. I don't know. I think my favorite heist that I've heard about was the DB Cooper.
What's the DB Cooper?
It's the plane where he pretty much...
What about Sly Cooper?
Yes. No.
The video game. No. DB Cooper. Okay, what's the plane heist?
So he pretty much like orchestrated where he got on a plane, and he even got like with a stewardess and all that, and he was very kind with everyone apparently.
The smooth criminals.
Yeah, and he like landed the plane. He took the plane that he landed, went up. He even like parachuted with all the money.
Oh, Jesus.
Later on, and like the conditions that he parachuted in are like very slim to survive. So like everything worked out. They don't know if he died or if he survived. Like no one knows.
Is he just in a hole in the ground somewhere with a bunch of money?
That or like he got away with it because like no one knows what happened with it.
Wow, when was this? Do you know?
It was like in November because he did it on a Thanksgiving weekend because it was an extra long weekend to like
how long ago?
All. The 80s maybe or 90s.
And this he's never been. No one's. It's a cold case.
Yeah.
Ish. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So if you ever want to know more, just check out the Do Go On episode, podcast. They go in depth about it all.
Interesting.
But yeah, they did a little bit of that of Loki in the Loki TV show.
Really?
It was when he was on the plane wearing his sunglasses.
Oh, was that him?
That's kind of what DB Cooper was supposed to look like. And so they kind of figured, hey, why not just throw it in there?
Nice. Well, I saw a bunch of things of like people why they failed, and it's the dumbest thing. One person that got away with the heist with his like 4 friends, he loaned another friend some money, but left the wrapping of the money tag on it.
Yeah.
Just what the fuck?
Yeah.
Other people like left a receipt. They leave fingerprints or they brag about it. It's just the dumbest things are catching these guys.
Yeah.
If you're gonna rob anything, guys, again, don't be cocky.
Yep.
All right, that's all. That's what I've got. I would say my rec for a movie is Inception. That's what I put down before you even brought it into your quiz.
Logan Lucky, guys.
There it is. Okay, there's got it. So, are we on to theme number 2?
Yes, it is.
Vroom vroom, everybody.
Or as they say in NASCAR, boogity boogity boogie, let's go racing, boys.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Did they say that?
They do.
Start your engines. We're about to make some left turns on this pod. It is NASCAR.
It is. So, experience with NASCAR.
0. I've never watched a race.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen it on TV. The most races I've seen for NASCAR is also my suggestion, or Merrick, and that's Talladega Nights.
It's not
Bobby.
Days of Thunder?
No, not with Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
I've never seen that one.
No.
I haven't seen every Tom Cruise movie. But I do have like a little bit of history.
Okay.
And so, for the record, NASCAR is in all caps because it stands for the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing. And it's a family-owned one, which I didn't know. I did learn it's just nepotism out the ass for this place because it's the family of France's. And Bill Sr., and then it went to Bill Jr., then it went to Jim France, and these all chairman and CEOs. And then Brian France is also in there, also is Lisa France Kennedy. It's still owned by them. And so it's like December of 1947, Bill France Sr. organized a meeting at the Streamline Hotel in Daytona Beach, Florida, to discuss the future of stock car racing. And then just a few months later, in 48, NASCAR runs its first race in Daytona Beach at the Beach Road Course. Red Byron wins in a Ford. In about 15 years later, Wendell Scott becomes the first African-American to win a race in NASCAR's Premier Series, beating Buck Baker at Jacksonville, Florida Speedway. And then about 15 after that, Janet Guthrie becomes the first woman to compete in the Daytona 500. She qualified 39th and finished 12th. And then in 2010, this one I just put in here because nepotism, the inaugural NASCAR Hall of Fame class is inducted in Charlotte, North Carolina. Bill France Sr., Bill France Jr. are both inducted into that. It's like, guys, can you be inducted into your own?
Well, that's the other thing with like the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So the Daytona 500, if you complete it like 120 laps, you're into the Hall of Fame.
What?
Yeah.
You just have to.
It's something like that, and it's like that's very.
Shouldn't there be a shit ton of people in there?
It's very easy just to get into the Hall of Fame.
I would just stay at the back just to get into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Just do all 150 and just stay in the back.
Yeah.
I have a few things in here, but I'll let you jump into yours.
So, I actually do know NASCAR a little bit. I have been to a race.
Okay.
And I used to go to the Busch Series races that were in Colorado Springs.
Oh, okay.
But they shut that track down.
Gotcha.
So the speedway that I went to was Kansas Speedway, and it was 5th grade that I went.
Oh.
It was a road trip with my dad.
So last time you've been to one?
Yep, and the only time.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
Oh, okay. So that was your first and last. Gotcha.
Yeah. It's one of those, like, I am not the biggest fan of NASCAR either, because it is left turn, left turn, left turn.
It's a giant following.
And it is, which is surprising.
Is it for, like, nap times? Is your father going to hate me? But, like, do you put it on just to, like, fall asleep and wake up and be like, oh, cool. Like, it's just something to
Well, I mean, I
have
remember,
on?
like, him watching it, he would always record it, but then he would fast forward through stuff.
Okay.
And then, like, play and then watch a bit.
Gotcha.
And fast forward, play. Because, honestly, I think NASCAR could do themselves a big favor and probably just half their laps, right?
Yeah.
You half the laps, you're saving a lot of money as far as gas and all that maintenance goes, and you don't have to...
There's a few changes they need to make.
Do as long. Yeah. Or just get cars with a system that has a Mario Kart system in it. Where you get red shells and bananas and it just... It locks up your brakes or something like that.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Obviously, they got to work out some safety features with that.
Just a little bit.
But yeah. So NASCAR stadiums, they are the biggest stadiums in the world.
That makes sense just because they have to fit the track in there.
Yeah. So they have 5 stadiums that are above all like the national soccer stadiums as far as capacity goes.
Oh, wow. And soccer's fucking massive. So.
Yeah. So the Indianapolis Motor Speedway has a capacity of 257,325.
Wow.
So
is it sold out every time, you think? Or has it fallen off in recent years? I don't even know. Is it bigger than ever?
I have no idea. But I mean, still, to sell that out.
Oh, yeah.
That's
even
crazy.
Once.
And it's just, it's a long day that you're there for, too.
And there's no shade.
No, there is not. There's no trees, nothing like that. Like, you can go walk about behind the bleachers depending where the sun is at, and there is a shit ton of trailers with merchandise just go around
all the different drivers and stuff.
And, so, but yeah, when we went to Kansas Speedway, they had the trailer for Dale Earnhardt when he passed away. Yeah, and everyone was signing the trailer on it.
Oh, wow, just like okay.
Yeah, it had, I wonder where that trailer is now. A bunch of autographs on it and everything. So. I think there's still athletes to an extent. Oh, yeah. Because
I don't doubt athleticism, even though they're in a car, right?
It's endurance that you're dealing with for, the amount of laps that you're going through. Yep. The turns that they're going through, they're dealing with G-forces of up to 2 or 3 G-force that they're feeling on those turns that they're going. Because, I mean, they're going 200 miles per hour.
Yeah, and obviously you can die if something goes wrong. So,
which has sadly happened.
Yep.
But I was like, that's just crazy. And then the other thing is like, being able to go that entire race and like, all right, got to hold it in.
I'd be fine.
Yeah, you would. But during the race, they even like sweat 10 pounds of sweat during the race as they're going because it's just hot and it's just the heat they're dealing with constantly.
God, that sounds miserable as fuck.
So they are drinking a lot of water. Yeah. But at the same
electrolytes?
Time, yes, maybe. Oh. I don't know.
You said yes as if you knew.
I don't know on that one. But either way, it's
the Gatorade car, right?
I guess there are sometimes drivers get out and they douse themselves with water. Because they're hot, but also they want to cover up that they piss themselves during the race because there's no pee breaks.
Smart, yeah, okay.
So
I'm surprised they even like had a system with the tubes and like almost like a cup, but it's for that.
That or it bogs down on the racing. It gets in their head. I don't know. Either way, sitting in the car in your wet piss pants, it's got to be. That's got to
weigh you down, right? I would have it so it like splashes to underneath the car, so you can just piss out of the car and not get that extra weight. And
then drivers, they don't even need a license. You can be in NASCAR without a license.
That tracks, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, what's that? Can you keep going?
Honestly,
left?
That's who I'm rooting for. Whoever doesn't have a license.
It's everybody. Well, yeah, I guess what's the qualifications? You're not signaling. You're just kind of going.
It's probably just the endurance, making sure you can handle that.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's that kind of leads me into my first one on my list here. I found 2 articles from Bleacher Report. Okay. The first one is titled, "What's so great about NASCAR?" Like saying, hey, this is what's good about it. The second one from Bleacher Report is 5 reasons I don't like it. So I'm comparing the two. Okay. And the first one, like I said, leads into what you were talking about. We've all heard this one. NASCAR is not a sport. It is a sport, trust me. A sport consists of competition, teams, winning, losing, and athletes. NASCAR has all these. Mentioning athletes, NASCAR folk are among some of the most athletic. These drivers have run marathons, biked over 200 miles, and have unbelievable workout regimens, not to mention the training that the pit crews go through.
Yeah. I mean, those tires, they weigh about 50 pounds. Mm-hmm. And I remember as a kid going down to the pits, I got one of those tires and I was pushing it around.
Nate fell into the pit. Or really? You got to push it around and stuff? Like just for fun? So like just let the kids go down?
No, you were able to buy those tires.
Oh, wow.
Like after they were done with them.
Do you guys still own them?
Yeah, my dad has it around one of his light fixtures.
Have I seen this?
Maybe, I don't know. Probably not.
Oh, okay. That's cool. It says these pit crews consist of many former college football and basketball players, and there's even a former pro wrestler. So to say that these aren't athletes and that NASCAR is not a sport is completely wrong. They also say another classic line people say is, "Why do you want to watch cars drive around in circles?" So this person says, "Let me make it short and sweet. They're not circles; they're ovals. Sometimes they're tri-ovals, quad ovals, and there's even Indy, which is a rectangle. Pocono is a triangle, and there are 2 road courses."
Yep.
So that's a very flimsy one, but technically you're right. They're not just circles.
Yeah, there is talks apparently that they're going to do a dirt course.
Oh, fuck.
So I was like...
There's way more crashes.
Way more crash, and I was like, the fact that they're looking at they're trying to amp up the sport.
Right. Oh, man. Yeah, they're trying to inject some fun.
Because I think that goes back to also like old stock car racing when it was a dirt track that they would race on.
Mm-hmm. It's changed a lot. Some of the pictures of the old cars, like those little buggies almost, like just it's fucking awesome. I want to see that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be expensive as hell to do that now, but I'd love to see it. They say, it's easily relatable. They're genuinely nice people. Like it's just kind of like, it's a very, you go there and everybody's kind of on the same mindset. They're all friendly and nice and just want to watch some blue collar sports. Number 4, it says steroids, a word that you will probably never hear associated with NASCAR. There's just no need for performance enhancing drugs in racing. There's only been 4 drug-related suspensions over 15 years. Baseball can't say that. Football can't, but NASCAR can't. And I'm proud to say that I am a NASCAR fan due to that alone.
It's fair.
Yeah. Accessibility is the most accessible sport out there. There are cameras everywhere, the front bumper, rear bumper, inside the car, on the roof, on the wall, on a blimp, on the pit crew's helmets, even in the racetrack itself. The only camera angle that I've seen remotely close to those of NASCAR is in baseball. So it's like you get to just kind of live inside.
Okay, so what they're saying is like...
accessible in terms of you can watch it and see all the different angles.
Behind the picture maybe, or something like that. I know like NASCAR kind of started that movement with television too, getting different angles in sports.
Okay.
But I guess I kind of see that. It's kind of weird because like I remember when they started doing that big with apps, you could sit there and you could select which camera and all that you wanted to view from, rather than just being like, this is the broadcast, this is what you're watching. You go to your favorite driver and look at what they're seeing, all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, it makes it a little bit more
They're
immersive.
definitely trying all the angles.
Yeah.
No pun intended. But they're trying to, gear up excitement. No pun intended. Guys, this is just... Hope your dad's proud of this, all right? I'm a NASCAR fan. Yeah! Number 1 for the reasons they don't like it is technology. Says... One of the things that I've always loved about racing is the technology in the cars. NASCAR cars are very, very low tech. They still don't use fuel injection. They don't use sequential transmissions. They don't use carbon fiber. They don't use ceramic brakes. Mm-hmm. Why aren't they using these? They would actually have fast cars if they did.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the transmission, it only actually has 4 gears in the transmission.
Wow.
And they don't even have a clutch that they have to work on. It's just, they shift. And that's it.
They should definitely have to drive like a real person.
Right. So, one less thing they got to worry about.
Yeah, and they're already worrying about so little. Okay. Restrictor plate races. This person, I don't know what these are, but it says they're the most boring racing events on TV. There isn't good passing. The cars stay in one big group. One wreck can take out everybody. It's terrible racing. The COT, I don't know what that is, makes this problem slightly less bad, but as a whole, Daytona and Talladega are crap races, in my opinion. So I wonder, you have to ask your dad what that means. There's unneeded drama. Racing is going to have wrecks, especially in a series where rubbing is an accepted part of the sport. Drivers need to get over themselves when they get wrecked by a little bump. It's not like they haven't done it to somebody before. If you get taken out, there's no need to go starting fights. Set it like real men on the track or talk it over.
No, that has definitely happened where there are wrecks and the other driver gets pissed and throws his helmet at the car and all that, just like being angry about it. And it's like, it's such small.
He says there are stupid rules. If you get a lap down too bad, get it back yourself. Drivers should have to earn their lap back, not have it give it to them. Yeah, not have it given to them. So it's like, do you get it back if you...
I think there's times where you get that lap back.
Why?
I think it deals with like caution flags, certain things like that where you were at and where the pacing car was at, you kind of get that lap back, depending.
Why is there a pace? I don't get any
of
that.
Like when you get in a wreck, you got to throw out the caution flag. They got to clear the debris on the track. And so if you can get in front of that pacing car before it gets in front of the crowd, you technically are in front of that pacing car. Everyone has to stop behind that pacing car and follow that pacing car while you can go around the track and kind of gain that lap back from there. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what they're talking about, unless there's something else I don't know.
There might be more than that. Yeah, the free pass, lucky dog. I don't know. NASCAR says they have too many tech inspection rules, let teams change things. It might make that crappy new car good if they're allowed to work with the cars. Car setup is part of racing. Let teams do custom work on them. So,
right.
And then the last one is the fans. This is why they don't like it. I worked at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for almost 4 years. Nothing was more annoying than some of the NASCAR fans fighting because the other guy is wearing a different driver's shirt. Really? It happens. The biggest beef with the fans are how biased they are. If Junior gets wrecked, it's always everybody else's fault. But whoever wrecked him should be kicked out and all that stuff is said. But if Junior does the same to somebody else, it's a good pass. Fans need to just want to see good racing.
That's, I think, with any sport you get
biases. And like my team, when the call goes in your favor on a football game, you kind of like cringe. You're like, oh God, but thank God.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's times where you recognize it was bad, but then you're like, yeah, but they got so many other calls wrong in the game. So
yeah. I have one more thing after this, but I'll finish with some criticisms from Wikipedia. So this is, this might be some of the reasons why I don't necessarily watch NASCAR, because the fan base, and that's not everybody, obviously. This has a giant fan base, but it has a very big stereotype problem. Mm-hmm. And so it says NASCAR has seen a lot of criticism on various topics from various sources. Some critics note the significant differences between today's NASCAR vehicles and true quote-unquote stock cars. Others frequently cite the dominance of the France family in NASCAR's business structure, policies, and decision-making. So like it's a big thing where like that nepotism, where it's one family running it for all these years. Yeah. You're going to get stuff that's just outdated, man. Right. Their views are going to fuel into all of this. Fuel. Guys, I'm good. Recently,
guys, we found his calling. He's going to start writing for NASCAR.
I'm going to be a fucking announcer. He has left the building. He's just on the track. Sorry, guys.
See that? And he took a left. See? Left building.
That's what I'm saying. That was my joke. How dare you explain it? You're going to be my side guy that explains it. It says, recently the increased number of Cup drivers competing consistently in the Xfinity Series races has been hotly debated. Another general area of concern is that the question, like you said, about fuel consumption, emissions, and pollution. Mm-hmm. It says in the use of lead additives in the gasoline. Originally scheduled for 2008, NASCAR adopted the use of unleaded fuel in all three of its top series in 2007. In 2011, NASCAR switched to E15 green fuel. That's 15% ethanol, 85% gasoline for all three touring series. So they're like trying, but it's taking forever.
Yeah. Just, like I said, cut the laps in half.
Yeah, exactly. And so the biggest one for me, I think, was for years, NASCAR has been under criticism for allowing the Confederate flag to be flown during races. Former chairman Brian France tried to ban the flying of Confederate flags at racetracks in 2015, which caused anger among the fans. It had previously...
I thought you were going to say family. His sister told his dad, and they just...
Who is his... Yep. I'll leave that there. Let's see. It says, it had previously asked fans to voluntarily stop flying the flag after the 2015 Charleston church shooting. But this did not end the practice. Bubba Wallace, the only African-American NASCAR top circuit driver, drove the 2020 spring Martinsville race in a car with Black Lives Matter logos on it, just decals, and appeared in an anti-racism video with a number of white drivers. On June 10, 2020, in the wake of protests related to the murder of George Floyd, NASCAR announced that the display of the Confederate flag will be prohibited from all of its events and properties. So just 2 years ago did it say... no Confederate flags, and that had to be because George Floyd was murdered. And it's I
think there was a point where they found a noose in his pit area.
Yes, there was a whole. Was
that was one of the other things?
That was the big thing. Wallace I remember too.
That. So yeah,
it's just and it's unfortunate because there's a lot of great people that watch NASCAR, but it has an air of yeehaw, redneck, racism, Confederate South,
not getting with the times, and understanding that. There's nothing wrong.
So I think they go the dirt route, give France family, take your money and leave, give it to somebody else. Right. Inject this sport with something else, and you may get other people to come back and watch it. Shorter races and stuff. Even maybe I would have watched a full one,
Yeah, it is long and enduring.
Yeah. This last piece was just about the advertising, kind of like from Hardhead Marketing, they help you get sponsored onto the vehicles. Yeah. And so I think, we might have an opportunity here, Nate.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, first off, if you're a primary sponsor, this is where you can, elements like on the hood, rear quarter panels, TV panel, all that stuff. If you're going for a top 40 team, if you're in a Cup Series, you have to spend $30K to get on there.
Yeah, we
If
got
it's a
that.
top 20 team, you have to spend $300K.
Okay. Yeah.
And then there's the associate package, which is like you get basic elements such as a logo on the car and truck at select locations, like lower rear quarter, B pillars, C pillars, all like the extra spaces. And the top 40 team, you can spend up to 4K. On a top 20, up to 20K. So we may be in the top 40 team range, probably not. But we are in the last one. That is the supporting one. A supporting NASCAR sponsorship is occasionally available on per race basis. These minor sponsorships help to offset various costs, including teams' travel expenses, tire costs, team meals, and other logistical responsibilities. It may include a small logo on the car, truck, and one team garage hot pass. $400 to $900.
That's doable.
We
get the bright neon colors and all that too. It's gonna pop over the others.
Put it on the inside so when they're doing the in cam.
Yeah.
We could have the InDesign in NASCAR.
All right.
We'll have to ask NASCAR, big fans, and we know who to talk to, which car we should put our money into.
Let's do Bubba Wallace.
Oh, we should do Bubba Wallace.
Yeah.
Why do we even need to ask? All right, Bubba, reach out. I know you listen.
All right.
Well, that takes us out of the themes.
Yes, it does.
Which takes us into what, Nate?
Takes us into
2017's
Logan Lucky.
All right. We've got the director is Steven Soderbergh, who famously did Traffic, won the Oscar for that. Aaron Brockovich was nominated and did Oceans 11, 12, and 13.
Yeah, I think he came out of retirement for this too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was written by Jules Esner.
Okay.
And I think
Eisner
this
or
Asner.
Oh, I don't know. Eisner. I don't know.
And this was her first writing.
Wow.
So I was like, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, to come out with, the guy that did Oceans and do another heist movie.
Yeah.
But I did like their quote in there of Oceans 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is white trash Oceans 11. And I was like, okay, I'm going to write that down. And then they said that, and I was like, God damn it. That's so much better. But anyway, the cast is Channing Tatum as Jimmy, Adam Driver as Clyde, Daniel Craig as Joe Bang, Riley Keough as Melly, Jack Quaid, I didn't realize was in there, as Fish Bang, Brian Gleason as Sam Bang, and then you've got some randos in here. You got Katie Holmes, Hilary Swank, Sebastian Stan, Seth MacFarlane, and Catherine Watterson.
Yeah.
Like, people are just in this.
Yeah, it was like a favor, pretty much, I feel like. The director type deal.
Well, we'll get into it. Should we just get into it now?
Yeah, we'll get into spoilers, all that.
Spoiler. Alert. Some of the plots, they could be ripped out completely, and you'd never know that they existed. So I think you're right with a lot of the favors. Mm-hmm. So tell me a little your history with this movie. You saw it when it came out in 2017?
I didn't see it in theaters. This one I actually saw on an airplane ride. I can't remember where I was going, but it was my first experience watching it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I saw it for the first time yesterday.
Okay. Yeah.
Very first time.
Thoughts?
It's good.
All right. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I see why it's underrated. And the cast alone is holy shit, it's fucking stacked.
Oh, yeah. Well, do you want to read the back of the Blu-ray since you got it there?
Do the synopsis?
Yeah.
So, hoping to reverse a quote-unquote curse that's hung over his family for generations, Jimmy Logan hatches a plan to rob the Charlotte Motor Speedway during the Coca-Cola 600, NASCAR's biggest race of the year. He convinces his bartender brother, Clyde, and hairdresser sister, Melly, to help him pull off... Oh my God. This is so small. Look how small that font is. So let me just... and hairdresser sister, Melly, to help him pull everything off. But first they have to break the bomb maker, Joe Bang, out of jail in broad daylight. Academy Award winner Hilary Swank, why is she listed in this, plays a no-nonsense FBI agent determined to bring the Logans to justice. What? And keep them from racing away with the loot in this high-speed caper from Academy Award-winning director Steven Soderbergh. Why is she even listed?
She's not
in the plot.
At the very end.
She's in the last 5 minutes.
And she doesn't even stop him or anything like that. She's just trying to make sense of what all happened.
She's the device to tell us how it happened.
These back synopses are real just...
Oh my God.
None of them has been perfect. This is exactly what it is.
No, not once.
Yeah. Todd looked at me as he pulled out some meat.
Don't say that. Not
Sorry.
some meat.
Some jerky.
Yeah. Oh. Get some of this jerk meat. Hold on. This is, guys, I have a stash of jerky at Nate's place now for when I feel the lack of food hit my brain.
Famish.
Getting a little woozy, man. I'm sweating out my body weight over here.
This is where, once his mouth is full, I'm going to ask him all sorts of questions.
Do you want to start on a kind of right off the bat here? What do you like about this? What's going on here?
I just like the heist aspect. It's really fun. Good comedy in there, some good liners, and it's just the actors seeing them in their like different wheelhouse here. Like Adam Driver does a great job in this.
Yes.
And playing the one arm bit and everything, like he just seems like he has a good time with it.
Well, I think the biggest one was Daniel Craig. He's in full Bond mode at this point.
Yeah.
And he plays Joe Bang.
Yeah.
This like weird fucking kind of not dumb, but
yeah, no.
I don't know, like it's quirky weird. Redneck.
It's weird because like a lot of these characters, they're kind of written off as dumb redneck and all that. But in the end, they all know what they're doing and understand what's happening. There are some issues, yes, but
I was just laughing because I'm eating jerky looking at you as you talk.
It's just like, I really enjoy the scene of Daniel Craig. Well, is it 20 or is it 30? We're dealing with science here.
Right.
And then afterwards actually goes through him doing the equation, like showing it all.
Yeah.
Rather than just explaining, like, it's like, I don't know if that's a real equation that they actually did, or it's just like, I'll make it up to look like it's real.
No, I mean, I think that actually is real because I looked up. So, I mean, I always feel like I have to do this during this pod. So, because we expect people to watch these before we review them, but they don't. A lot of times they do not.
Yeah.
So this, even though we read the back of the Blu-ray, those explanations are garbage. So when Nate says they're doing the equation for the bombs, so they're at a racetrack and they want to rip off the money from all the money that goes in through the vendors. So the vendors at this particular racetrack put them into pneumatic tubes, like the things at a bank teller, right? Yep. They put all the money in there. It goes down into a vault at the bottom. And Channing Tatum was working as a construction worker. And so he knows, like, hey, I can get access to the pneumatic tube system. We'll just heist him. And they're like, okay, great. And so he gets a group of people to do it with him. And then at this point in the movie, what Nate's referencing is like, this is when they're in the pneumatic tube, like, little area. And he's like, I'm going to send in this makeshift bomb into the tube so that it blows open a hole in the vault area and they can suck the money back out.
Yep.
And so then he's like, it's an insane logic that he does because he pulls out 2 bleach pens and then 2 bags of gummy bears.
Yep.
And he puts them in a plastic bag, ties them together, and then puts it in the pneumatic tube. And that's the bomb. And
as far as the bomb goes, I'm like, okay. When he's like, oh, I didn't twist it enough, or I twisted too many times, I was like, that didn't make sense to me. No, like he needed like oxygen to get in there because it has to be in a sealed tube. So I looked up that and I was like, is that really how you can make a bomb? Again, our Google histories are going to get us put away. We're going to be heists, bombs, prison escapes. I almost typed in henchmen. Yeah, it was something I was going to type in today about. I don't fucking know, but I stopped typing it. I was like, no, that might be a little too specific. But anyway, this article, and I don't even know which site this is. Sorry about that. For all its violence, it's actually a reaction that's often demonstrated in chemistry classrooms using common laboratory chemicals. The active ingredient in household bleach is sodium hypochlorite. Salt substitute contains potassium chloride. Combining these two chemicals yields potassium chlorate, a strong oxidizing agent and a common ingredient in fireworks. When sucrose, the sugar found in gummy bears, is combined with molten potassium chloride, the resulting thermal decomposition creates a rapid expansion of gases as shown in the video, or basically in like common laboratory videos. If this occurs inside an enclosed container, the container will eventually explode. So it's true. But the scenario almost certainly wouldn't go down the way the film depicts. First of all, the materials Joe Bang uses in his bomb are not pure lab-grade chemicals. While household bleach does contain sodium hypochlorite, it's a solution diluted to a concentration of about 6%. In other words, it's mostly water. So like if you just had more of a concentrated thing or pure stuff, it would work. But technically, the science is there for it. The science is there, and in movie logic, sure, that's great. Maybe in this one instance, so it did depend on the pneumatic tube having sealed, and then once it opens up,
because the vault opens it up automatically, then it would cause the reaction, which we see. So it is actually kind of backed by a little bit of science, which is kind of fun.
No, it is kind of nice. Going through a little bit more, Channing Tatum.
Yep.
He does a good job of kind of leading the front with all of this.
Yes, he's very good. And he's got a gimp the whole time.
Yeah, and he plays it off the entire time, too.
Yeah.
So, because something that happened, he's going to be a big football star and all. Yep. And then he got cursed by the Logan curse.
Yeah.
And so it was him who got cursed with his leg, not being able to go in the NFL pretty much. His brother who lost his arm. And then his dad was something else. They kind of go through a list in those.
They've all had something happen to them. And so you're watching. One of the ongoing jokes for people making fun of them is Jimmy, Channing Tatum, has the bum leg. Adam Driver, Clyde, has the no arm or the hand. The joke is, I have my arm. It's just the hand's missing or whatever, that whole area. And so it's like they make up a full person together. And it's like, it's very... And the guy's a fucking war veteran.
Yeah.
Afghanistan, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, these guys are just blatantly mocking him. Who is Seth MacFarlane?
I was surprised by that one.
I don't know why he's in it.
Yeah.
If you took his plot out completely, it doesn't change anything in this movie.
No, it really doesn't. Just because, like, at the end, there is like, oh, I saw him in the tunnels.
But even then, what's the point?
It doesn't matter because it didn't do anything.
It was definitely for, like, comedic effect. I think it was like, we have this fun plot, a full, like, heist kind of plan going. Yeah. We need some more humor interjected in there, I guess. And Seth MacFarlane is definitely a place to get that.
Yeah.
But he just plays like a prick race car driver
asshole.
That's British, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's like, oh, I got the one-armed bartender. Let me shoot a post or whatever and make that drink again. And then that's where Channing Tatum's like, no, you're not going to shit to my brother.
Yes, exactly. But then he gets his ass kicked, but I think he's just delaying time because he knows what Clyde's about to go do, and he goes sets the car on fire, and then...
that part's good, just because, like, it introduces you to some other characters.
Yep.
The guy that's outside the bar who ends up being the
trash
driver and the smoker and everything. Mm-hmm. So they put those little nods in there that work towards the movie, but then there's those characters that don't need to be in the movie. Like, Sylvia is another one.
Catherine Watterson.
Like, there's no reason for her to be in there except for... I made a donation, and that's it.
But even then, she wasn't even like asking for donations or anything. There was no plot that involved her about to lose her business or something.
Yeah, there was no reason for it at all.
Do you know it took me an hour into this movie to realize that Mellie was not Channing Tatum's wife, but the sister?
Oh. Yeah.
I must have missed a line early on, but it was so subtle because like he shows up to the barber shop. Yeah. The hairdresser, she's there. She watches the daughter like the whole time. Yep. So it's like naturally, I was like, oh, this is the new mom.
So it's probably the line where he went to the actual like ex's house, and she's like, your sister Mellie and all that got caught speeding and had to talk her way out of a ticket in front of his daughter.
That was way earlier. I missed that line completely. So that must have been. I think I just heard Mellie had to talk her way out of it or something like that, and. Maybe instead of sister, I thought stepmom. Like I just kind of, in my head, I already had it as this is the new wife.
Yeah.
And so, but there was nothing in the movie that really like led me to believe she wasn't like his significant other because she was raising the child more than he was a lot of the time.
No, makes sense.
But I did really love the relationship between him and the daughter.
Yeah, no, it was good. The pageant and all that, and him, he's like. He's very much like he understands the pageant, but he's like not all for it. Like, oh, why you got to do it that way? Why can't you do it this way? And the whole Rihanna and so you're dressing up as her. Yeah, the two boys.
Those guys. Yeah, it's about her vagina. Yeah. Where did you hear that? There's a lot of quips on this show. Really good.
Yeah. And then the dad that was the new husband of his ex-wife,
who is the guy from The Office. He is the boyfriend, or he's the boyfriend of Pam
in the warehouse.
Yeah.
And it's because he comes out and he's like, oh, we're going to go see that new Furious Fast movie or whatever. Yeah. And I was like, oh, they're kind of making fun, poking at that.
Yep.
So that was a good part. But going forward into it, like the actual heist, like setting it up, you meet the brothers, Daniel Craig's brothers.
Yep.
What were your thoughts there? Like first meeting, realizing who it was.
I totally was surprised to see Jack Quaid just because he is from The Boys. Like I was like, oh shit. He just kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And so then, and I know he comes from family, obviously Dennis Quaid and all that stuff. Yeah. But Brian Gleason is Brendan Gleason's son, who Brendan Gleason is a gigantic actor. And Dom Knowles is his brother. Like this Gleason family is coming from nepotism. So is the Quaids. There's a lot of money like in these families, but
it's like NASCAR racing.
Oh my God. But no, they're really good. Like I know the brother, the redhead, Brian, he was kind of present, but I think it was more like Jack was like the main side brother. It reminded me of, again, even before I knew it was Soderbergh, that they reminded me of the two dumb guys from Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
Casey Affleck, was it? And then, God, the guy from Varsity Blues and all sorts of other stuff. But yeah, they're like the two dumb brothers that get all the side jobs that have to get. They really do all the work.
Yeah, they did a lot. Yeah, as far as like identifying the cockroaches, the paint color, going into the vault, spraying.
They did the fantastic where they had to blow up all the phone lines and technology.
Yeah,
and it says I wrote down that so they're both sitting there next to it and
going step by step.
Yeah, Brian is telling Jack Quaid's character, and he's like, pour 1 into 2, so he pours 1 jar of liquid into them, pour 2 into 3, pour jar 3 into 4, and run. He puts the paper down and runs, and Jack Quaid's like, huh? He screws the top on, puts it in, and barely gets away before that thing explodes.
Which I like that it was, because pretty much he throws it in, steps down from the electrical box, whatever it was there, and then it blows up. It's not even like a, maybe 2 seconds?
No, he throws it in and it just goes.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, dude, that's some really good timing they did with the stunt coordination, because it didn't look like that was faked at all.
But yeah, this movie does a good job as well when they first meet the brothers.
They're
like, are you sure we want these guys to, have our lives on their hands?
Yep.
And he's like, we'll let them know what they need to know.
Exactly, and that's the crutch of the whole movie.
Yeah.
Because they're right at the time, they're bobbing for pig's feet.
Yep.
And so you're like, this tells you exactly who these people are right away. They're just kind of fun country folk, but they also have to get into it by being morally right.
Yes.
Which is a very big knock on Christianity, because it really is that, like, well, we used to do a lot of crime, but we don't do it anymore unless there's a moral reason. And he's like, well, this one concession guy got handsy with our sister, and like, fine, we'll do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, okay.
And then later on, it doesn't work out where it's not for...
Because they changed the day.
Yeah, and it ends up being for NASCAR. And he's like, that's like slapping America in the face.
Yeah, it's really good. So I enjoyed a lot of their interactions. Speaking of the actual race, they kept saying the Coca-Cola 600. I didn't read it as Coca-Cola, because they say it in like Southern draws a little bit. It's like the Coca-Cola. And I was like, that was like a Coca-Cola... like a name of some place, and finally I saw that the hat of Coca-Cola. I was like, oh, okay.
I always feel like weird with advertising at NASCAR, because there's never a point where I'm like, Coca-Cola, man, I want a Coca-Cola now.
No,
none of it ever sticks to like the stickers on the car. It just bypasses me.
Not at all. And I'm gonna give me 1 second as I look up. I forgot to read this one off. This is an actual name of one of the races, because they sell out to sponsors like no one's business. The Hell of a Good Sour Cream Dips 400 at the Michigan International Speedway in 2010.
Wouldn't doubt it.
The Hell of a Good Sour Cream Dips 400. Please, have some self-respect.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the Coca-Cola one.
Yep. And then pretty much them breaking out of prison. Well, I guess before that, Adam Driver getting into prison.
Yes, I love when he just casually drives it in.
Oh, yeah. And he gets out like he's buying something, too. Yeah. And, of course, like his line before goes back to the bar thing. Did you just say cauliflower to me?
Yeah.
Like, it's just such a random line, but he says cauliflower as he drives through the gas station.
Cauliflower means we're doing this. Like, we're doing something we shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
This is the heist. That's how we knew, Jimmy was going to do the heist. Well, you cooked me breakfast and stuff. So he's like, it's all the bare minimum to get him to, like,
even,
listen.
like, setting up, like, Channing Tatum and all that. He's like talking about his presentation about the heist.
He created a miniature scale.
Yeah.
Where do these people build this and how?
And it was just funny because like Adam Driver's character is just like, I don't have time to listen to this.
Yeah.
And he's like, I've listened to your Logan curse countless times.
Yep.
Give me like 5 minutes here to explain this. Yep. And just, that's where he pulls out the model set and like it opens up and shows like underneath
the
system
tunnels
and all that.
Where the money is and everything. This reminds me of George McFly of the Doc.
Oh yeah,
from Back to the Future. They always build these to scale miniature things.
Yeah.
I want to see that. How did he get the skills? I couldn't build one of those. If you told me to build a to scale of this room and it's a square, I would not know how to do it.
And then, what do you think of them breaking out, like, the logic of breaking out of the prison, where, granted, there's a random escape hatch, but really utilizing the warden. No, we don't have fights here. No, we don't have issues here. Yeah,
that was singer-songwriter Dwight Yoakam, who was a country singer. And, he plays the warden. that was fun. I liked having almost two plots going on at the same time, because it was like the heist, and then it was them, the inmates that one guy they definitely paid off, which I think everybody should have gotten some money, because there's some,
I mean, it could have been like, maybe they did eventually when they got out, maybe, but
they just showed him. Yeah, so them trying to, like, the inmates keeping a riot going in the cafeteria so that there's enough lockdown time for them to reasonably misplace Joe Bang and Clyde.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, I enjoyed that whole, like, side aspect, especially taking them to the medical wing and being like, because I was like, okay, so if you get into the medical wing, how do you still get him out for hours at a time without this nurse watching him?
Yeah.
And then they take him just, like, everything has to be perfectly planned.
Yep.
Which, again, every heist movie has the problem of there's no fucking way.
Everything has to work out in their favor 100%. Nothing can go wrong.
No, there's no cameras watching the vault room.
Yeah.
It's a giant vat of money. That can't be.
Well, yeah, this, like we said, it's going to fall apart here because the cake, taking it in the vault and eating it.
The cake is insane.
Like, I would understand if it was they paid her off.
Yes, I thought they were going to.
Like, they did pay her, but
she didn't, like, she wasn't in on it.
She didn't know it to where she needed the cake to be in the vault in order to eat it.
No.
And it just seemed like that is the one part that really destroys this movie of, like, why the fuck are you eating cake in a vault with all this fucking money? That should be on lockdown. There should be definitely a security protocol where you don't go in the vault unless you need money from there. Right. Not to eat a fucking cake or have a kumbaya session where you learn your coworkers' names.
Yes, exactly. Well, you're right. It is kind of the linchpin of, like, this is where it would all go to shit immediately because it's so much luck and guesswork. So you do the cockroaches. That's a great idea. That was very clever. Painting a bunch of different cockroaches, putting them each into different tubes to see where the vault goes to. But yeah, to get them to go to that, you have to leave out food, I guess. Mm-hmm. I think they would randomly work their way in there anyway. But so they deliver a cake to the lady. She then brings it into the vault. They all have the party in there, and then she leaves to go check out the car that they hit. Mm-hmm. Long enough for them to lock the vault behind her. Yeah. And because it wasn't even like people in on it doing the paperwork, right? No. Yeah. It was just because
he was even in a hurry, technically. He's like, ma'am, I'm sorry you're having a bad day, but I really need you to fill out this paperwork.
That's one of my favorite lines. She's like, oh my gosh, my car. She, like, opens it. She realizes, like, she doesn't even, the electronics don't even work. Yeah. Ma'am, I'm sorry about the car, but I really need you to start filling this out. Like, it's so quick, and then it cuts. Yeah. Like, he's like, I don't give a shit that you're reacting to your car right now. Exactly. But yeah, so then she has to get locked out, so then the cake stays in there. No one else took it. No one packed it up. Bananas. Bad shit insane is what that plot line is. Yeah. But, so there's other ways they could have gotten around that for sure. Pay her off ahead of time.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, make
Get
it
her
so that
in on it to where
she's disgruntled.
She knew about, the Logans, and they were friends somewhere down the line.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, but then I've been back to what you were saying earlier, this subplot with the riot and the warden that we don't have a blank problem at Monroe, which is also their hand wave for a lot of this stuff, because he won't tell the FBI agents anything. He won't say anything.
It's pretty much they got lucky that this warden was so into his prison that we don't have these issues.
Right, which they don't know.
Yeah. Right. He just kind of bypassed it, like, no, we're that good. We don't have this shit.
We don't call the cops because riots don't happen at Monroe, and we don't have fires at Monroe, or whatever, and we don't have this at Monroe, and blah, blah, blah. I thought it was funny how they built the
contraption underneath, like,
it matches the underneath of each vehicle, but it's, like, wider, obviously, so it can fit two humans. Mm-hmm. And so when they do, like, the bomb check with the mirrors, it's like, oh, it looks like the undercarriage of a big truck, but it's just slightly bigger. Yep. I thought that was smart. Did you think they wasted Melly? With her plot of being good with cars, it never comes back.
I feel like there was definitely some waste there.
But, like, never again does her ability to drive fast come back.
No. Yeah, it doesn't. Like, they could have had a decent chase scene in there, something like that, where maybe it was a do-gooder citizen or something like that realized. I don't know. But either way, yeah, it was definitely wasted. But there were some good lines in there where she was dogging the husband.
Yes.
And he's the one that has the car dealership.
There's a whole tiff between her and the new husband of Katie Holmes, who is the daughter.
Yeah, but it was just, like, calling him out on his shit, like, oh, you can't drive stick, so it's okay that you got the V6 Mustang and not the V8 because it's manual. And then, of course, I like stick, I can drive stick and all that out loud.
Yeah, but then she's like, obviously it's a dick joke and leaves. Or when she brings because she steals his car at one point because it's faster. And then, because he gets the V8, he's like, I've got it now. And she's like, cool. And then she steals it. And he comes back and there's all the mud. And so he can tell it's been driven.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck?
So maybe that was also Millie just like another plan in the like heist, trying to get him to get a better vehicle too.
Oh, just like knocking him?
Yeah.
That would be also very flimsy that worked out. But it does work out. So,
he played off like he was that ego kind of guy.
Oh, he totally was the typical car dealer. Like, hey, check this shit. I know better than the woman driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Catherine Watterson thing, the whole subplot where he just goes and gets his tetanus shot.
Yeah.
And then it's, if she leaves the story, it continues on as normal. If Seth MacFarlane leaves the story, continues on as normal. I'm trying to think if that might be the only two big ones that could go away.
Yeah.
I did like seeing another Office actor, the guy that plays... Oh, no, this is an Office of shit. Sorry, Parks and Rec. The guy that plays Jerry in Parks and Rec
that was pretty much fired.
Yes.
Channing Tatum at the beginning. He was very nice, too, in this.
He didn't want to do it, but yeah. It's like an OSHA violation for him to have a limp. He didn't disclose it. Pre-existing conditions, which is stuff they really do.
Yeah.
What did you think about the heist plan in general? Like, outside of the pneumatic tubes, like the vacuum. I thought that was very smart.
I feel like, it was well-rounded and all that. It got a little crazy when it sucked off his arm.
Yeah, you're like, oh, fuck.
But, yeah, there was definitely some issues, like, as far as that goes. Because, like, when it sucked off his arm, later on in the movie, he's getting Daniel Craig a drink. And he's like, I'll get your arm back. And he's like, oh, you haven't talked to your brother or anything like that? And he's got this new robotic arm and everything. I'm like, that's going to be a bit of a flag going on there.
Yeah, exactly. They'd be like, wouldn't Joe Bang be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
We know how much those cost now.
Yeah.
Those are tens of thousands of dollars.
They're not cheap.
No. Especially for Clyde fucking Logan.
Yeah, that owns just a bar and doesn't really, seem like he has...
Who just apparently did not get a bunch of money.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you give Joe Bang the money first. He's the one I'd be worried about, not Clyde.
Yeah.
Make sure Joe Bang gets it. So he always... I also like his line when they're meeting Joe Bang and he's explaining like, I don't worry about getting out. I have this nest egg. I buried it by the oak tree under the red swing. And they're like, hey, man, your wife... talked about it, or somebody mentioned it out loud, and she took it and went to Florida. What part of Florida? Clearwater. It's like, he's so mad because she just totally took off with all of his fucking nesting. I'd be so mad.
I'm glad though the way they did it of putting the shovel on his like stoop and then him going out there realizing they buried the money there.
Yep. So like they paid off in like a fun way. He could have just walked it to him.
Oh, yeah, he could have, rather than just like, I'm going to leave the shovel.
Because he had to go do
pretty much ding dong ditch and just left the shovel. Hopefully he gets the idea.
Well, they like walk out and they just see Channing Tatum digging a hole. He's like, the money's going to be in here. Can you just go back inside? This will be funnier if you see this later. Also, the other funny line that I really laughed at was when they're talking to Daniel Craig, who had a fucking field day playing this part. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, he did.
He says, you Logans must be as simple-minded as people say. And both of them at the same time, people say that? And he's like, yeah, and he keeps trying to talk. I'm like, well, who says that? And they're like, no, he's like, they're trying to talk about breaking him out. And they're stuck on who's talking about us being simple-minded.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dry humor, which I love.
Yeah, no, a lot of good one-liners in this that they hit like the comedy for sure at the right time.
I really enjoyed from the subplot in the prison the Game of Thrones monologues.
That was really good.
That was
that's bullshit because someone just came into another prison and they know everything that's happened.
Yeah. So basically they're making demands of the warden that they know he can't fulfill. They're saying, we'll stop this if you give us the new Winds of Winter book or whatever the other ones. And he's like,
is that
guys,
still out or is it not out yet?
I think it's still the one that's not out. And he's like, guys, I know you have this in here. He's doing a grueling press tour. Apparently can't get to writing it. He's like, no, the two guards I know they were talking about. And he's like, I believe your inmate friend that he heard that, but I'm just telling, they might have gotten it from the show. They're off book at this point. They're like having the legit conversation with the warden about this. He's like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
That was really funny. But yeah, I mean, again, the gummy bomb. Did you think it was going to blow up in his face when he takes it out and starts to retie it?
I was thinking about, I was like, like
I thought they might go that route
yeah.
and like just all of a sudden there's a
like
death.
that's
and
where
I'd be
the
like, oh, shit.
issue is or something like
Yeah,
that.
larger than life that Joe Bang just goes bang.
Yeah, because it was pretty smooth sailing as far as heist movies go.
Yes.
There wasn't really too many issues because like the guards that went searching under for the smoke.
Yep.
They saw the guy smoking. That was it. They even ran into Channing Tatum, and
Yes.
I thought there was going to be bigger issues there, but it was very much
There
like
should have been.
Nope, just go along your way. And you're like, this guy he has no past, nothing to really help.
And they're going to remember this guy was limping.
Yeah.
And who he looks like.
Yep.
So yeah, then at the last second of this movie, fucking Hilary Swank walks in, and I went, "What the fuck is Hilary Swank doing in this movie?
Yeah.
This movie is almost over." And it goes nowhere, but there's a lot of exposition, and it's more to get that Seth MacFarlane last gag where she goes in like, "Oh, and Sebastian Stan is in this fucking movie." We didn't even say that. So he's the other race car driver who has like 30 seconds of screen time.
Yeah, he has 30 seconds. Once again, the plot point that's no reason to be there because he goes on about his body and how it's an operating system. And
yes.
He doesn't put anything bad in there except for the energy drink that he's kind of being sponsored by.
So he has to drink the energy drink at the last second before the race.
Yeah.
And then he crashes. And that it's only just so they have an argument in the tunnel to where off-screen Clyde, Adam Driver, can punch him. And then he can go to the FBI person, Hilary Swank, and say, "Hey, I know who did this. Oh, Sebastian Stan didn't back you up. Okay, that's it." That was literally the only reason for Sebastian Stan was to build up an absolute nothing of a plot.
Even though everyone had their alibis to go forward. With him being at Millie's competition, them being in prison.
Or Melly, right?
Or, his daughter.
I don't know the daughter's name. But yeah, Melly, the competition that she sings at. So yeah, I thought that was like, I was like, Hilary Swank's here. And it's a total sequel setup. That's the only reason she's there.
Yeah.
Because at the very end of the movie, she's sitting at the bar, like, oh, like she's not even part of this investigation anymore, but she's like, I'll stay a while. And it's like
she's going to stay a while. Like, I wonder if that was almost a hint at the Logan curse. Because
maybe
as like the movie goes, you look at it as you have him getting in the NFL possibly, but then his leg getting messed up, and then the army, and then losing his arm, like as he was coming back,
right?
And then something with his dad to where he lost money or something like that,
right? So
I'm wondering if this is like a nod at the Logan curse at the end, where it's like, well, are they really out of the woods yet? Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that if you want to not say that you were planning a sequel, that's a good way to say it, but it feels sequel setup, because even Catherine Watterson, the nurse, is in that last, and it's like, why are they bringing all these people together and having a good time? And she's just like, I'm going to watch you guys for a while. And it's like, what? So I don't know if they're planning number 2, or eventually if this had done like gangbusters, right? They'd go, let's definitely make a number 2, and we have a fucking surefire plot ready. Yeah. She's going to be the FBI director, or not director, but field agent that just won't let this go.
Yeah.
So I think that could be fun. I mean, I would like to see the characters again. They're fun. But I can see why it's not as famous as like Ocean's 11 stuff. Obviously, the cast is a little bit different. You're not Clooney and Brad Pitt and shit like that. But I think with a little bit tighter of a plot, this probably would have done a lot more.
Yeah.
But I definitely had a good time watching, that's for sure.
Yeah.
The final character we didn't mention was West Virginia.
The song.
Yes, and that's Country Roads, John Denver, and that's a theme through the whole thing. Channing Tatum's favorite song is that, and the daughter is supposed to sing Rihanna's Umbrella, and she stops and sings Country Roads for him, and it's a very sweet moment. Like
everyone kind of chimes in.
Yes,
and starts
they're all singing with her.
Yep,
and that's when Katie Holmes is kind of like, oh, he is a good father. Like she likes to give him shit.
Yeah,
but he is good. She still moves her apparently.
Yeah,
but. I thought that might have been like her sway to not move her,
right?
But apparently not. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
So I think it's a fun movie. I think people enjoy watching. It's not a bad movie by any stretch of the imagination. So
as much as we picked it apart, no, it's still a good watch.
And the thing is about heist movie, if we were reviewing Ocean's 11 stuff, we'd be picking this shit apart too.
Yeah.
Heist movies are so full of plot holes. Dude, The Dark Knight is one of the greatest movies ever made. The Joker plot for it is fucking bananas that it works. It would fall apart at moment one.
The cell phone and all that.
Every single thing.
Being able to call at the right time.
Everything is bad.
Yep.
So trust me, this is not an indictment on the movie by any stretch.
Yeah.
It's a heist movie, so you just roll with it. It's fun to pick out plot holes in a heist movie as well, though. Like, I still enjoyed it. I didn't get done and go, oh, God. I went, okay, that was fun. Yeah, the characters had a good time.
I feel like when it comes to a heist movie, as long as it has a sensible plan, what they're going for in their heist, then it works out. once you start getting wacky and like really hoping on hopefully this works and hopefully this works,
Right.
then it falls apart.
Yeah.
Well, I guess with that, we can let them know what we're going to do next week.
What are we going to do next week, Nate?
It is a Todd pick. I have not seen it, and it is I Heart Huckabees.
I am real curious to see where you would rank this one in a list of all the new movies you've seen from my picks. It's an interesting one.
All right.
Yeah.
Is it Wes Anderson?
No, it is not.
Okay. All right.
It's got the feel of a Wes Anderson a bit. Maybe not the cinematography level, but yeah.
Okay.
The quirkiness of it all.
All right. Sounds good. And what's your recommendation for this week?
This week, I'll make it quick. I watched a movie called The Worst Person in the World.
Okay.
I had seen a lot of good things about it, heard a lot of things, and it's a French subtitled movie, so Nate would not watch it.
I'm out.
But it is very good. I know why the hype is. I know the actress, I think, won the award at like Cannes or something like that. I'm not sure. But it's generally about a woman in her late 20s that is dating, and she's like trying to choose like what career path she should do, who she loves, that kind of thing. And it's the worst person in the world because she's making really bad decisions over and over again. But it gets halfway through the movie, it kind of switches to there's some waterworks. It gets some very serious real life stuff there towards the end.
All right.
But, yeah.
I'll recommend it to someone else. I probably will not watch it.
No, you will not. But yeah, if you guys want to watch a good movie, Worst Person in the World.
All right.
What about you?
My recommendation is The Long Halloween.
Oh, that's
which
good.
goes back to Tim Sale and Jeff Loeb.
Yeah.
So, yeah, check it out. It's a good 12-issue series from DC Comics dealing with Batman. And when you read it, if you've seen a lot of the Batman movies, you'll understand where they got a lot of their inspiration from.
Yes. Yep. Solid pick.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Where can they find us, Nate?
Well, they can find us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Did I say Twitter?
Nope. That would be number 4.
Twitter. And you can also email us at theendissci@gmail.com.
Sure can, if you want to go old school. And then, Nate, can they rate us and review us?
They can rate us and review us.
How can they do that?
Well, Spotify, it's simple enough. It's at the top. Hit the stars. Click 5. We're good. And
Please
as far
and thank
as Apple Podcast goes, iTunes, if you would leave us a comment in the section there, that would be great.
That would be great.
So whatever it is, whatever your little heart desires, it doesn't matter.
Please 5 stars. Yeah, and what about our cover art, Nate?
Cover art? Well, we'd like to thank Alan for that.
Thank you.
So just helps pop and bring us out of the light a little bit more.
Oh, yes. People love it. We love it. Thank you, Carnage.
Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Is that it?
I think that's it. Thanks everyone for listening.
Another one in the books?
Yeah. Well, with that, I'm about to get naked back here. No peeking.
Oh, that was such a good one. Yeah, it's fucking Candyland. Thank you, everybody. This is ASMR with Todd. I don't think I have that deep voice for ASMR, but this is me opening up a composition notebook. Can you hear that? Can you hear the pages? Oh yeah, that's some sweet paper right there. Oh, let me. Ah, that's great. Oh wait, he's coming back. Everybody, act normal. Act normal. Skibbity bop bop, a doodly doo, skiddly bop bop, a doo doo doo. He's back.